Hey, hi, hello everybody, my name is AJ, and welcome back to Cozy Game Restoration. This time we're playing the demo. Last time we played the playtest, which is a different thing, apparently. I didn't really know what the difference was, but the playtest is kind of like a really early demo, and the demo is a demo. I love this game, so I want to see what's changed, what's different. I think this is just a fully refreshed, like I don't have... Oh, it does keep the ones I did. Okay, cool. So, I know when we did the playtest, I just did one game. Sorry, I'm really uncomfortable today. What does this do? Oh, that's cool. A little bit of sunset. We just cleaned one game, but then I did a couple on my own just to feel the game out a bit more. But let's do something new and see what is different. Locked. Okay, we only have one box currently. I would like this one. Purchase, please. Thank you. You've got evening time. Okay. Do. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Okay. This feels fairly similar. So if you didn't see the playtest of this, it's a cozy cleaning game. It's kind of on the lines of like House Flipper and, what you call like Power Wash Simulator and stuff. Why can't I get this tape off? Come off! But you clean, like, vintage video game cartridges. There we go. Jesus. This is sticky AF. And I know there was a lot of... Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's why, because it wasn't ready to come off. Yeah, no, there's heaps of feedback that the developer got from the playtest, so there we go. I think a little bit of it'll be different now. Is this... Oh, we've got one more. Peel! Peel and leave! Check inside, thank you. What have we got this time? It is... Super Good Boys! Okay. So I can zoom... Oh, is this new? Being able to zoom out that far? That's cool. For mum and dad. So, I think we can get rid of... Yeah. Bye! Get rid of these like this. Can they go out the window? I guess they can. Amazing. Get out! Away! Away with you! No. Get out of my working space. Go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So, we've got transform, move and rotate, pull stickers and pick up foam. So this is new, I think, is actually giving you a little bit of an overview of what each tool does. Balance for dirt and grime, grooves and stubborn grime, liquid and debris, reveals remaining grime, ink and adhesive removal, and polish for scratch removal. Okay, so let's start with these stickers. Ooh. Oh, she's a sticky thing. So the stickers leave behind residue, which is cool. I don't know if you can, like, if you pull them more gently, if it leaves behind less. Or if it's just kind of the way it is. There's a lot of stickers on this one. There we go. And then... Oh, so we can change the lighting here too. I know a few people were like getting lots of glare on their games with the lighting, so it's nice to have like an option for that. I think you can have like rainy days as well, which is really cool. Balanced for dirt and grime. Should we just start like giving her a bit of a clean? I should probably get the adhesive stuff off first, shouldn't I? Let's do this little section and then we'll go back to the adhesives. I'm gonna try and, yeah, try and make this, like, 100%. How do I get the ink and adhesive removal? Yeah, okay. So we do this. Right, we gotta refill the dropper. This is probably also ink. And this is adhesive. And then... Do we have to scrub them off, I think? That looks like it's working. This is quite a nice game to play on your own time, really. It's very, very relaxing. I quite enjoy. Here we go, that's starting to work. Yeah, I quite enjoyed playing a couple of extra levels on my own. So I would recommend if you like the look of the game, give it a go for yourself. But yeah, I love supporting this game. I think it's so cute, and it's an Aussie developer, and I've spoken to them a couple times on TikTok, and they're really lovely, and actually added me to like an email list to like help support the game. So I'll definitely be playing this when the full release comes out too. I believe it's slated for full release in September, so a couple of months away still, but it'll sneak up faster than we expect, I'm sure. But yeah, full demo is nice to... The demo also just like dropped out of nowhere. I was so not expecting it. So for the playtest, there was like a date was given, and they were like, yeah, it's gonna be out on this date, blah blah blah. And then I think the developer missed the date because they forgot to press tick a box, and so they decided that for the demo they weren't gonna accidentally do that, so they just like shadow dropped the demo. But I kind of love that for them, so yeah, just kind of showed up and wanted to give it a try. Whee! I gotta remember how to get in these groovy bits. There's also still some residue here. You might still need... Oh, you can zoom in way close now. I feel like these controls have been refined. I'm a fan. It's nice to be able to get really up close and personal. Parasol Corp. That's the name of the developer. That's really cool. So I believe all of these artworks are either... I think I mentioned this in the other video, but they're either public domain or like original, which is really nice. Get out of there. These creasy bits. Look at that. Oh, it's getting so nice. I'm gonna fix these cracks as well. Clean that probably. Blech. Do any of you guys do this sort of thing? Like clean and restore games or other things? I've always wanted to do like furniture restoration, but I don't really have the space for it. Or the knowledge, really. I would just be making shit up. But something really satisfying about cleaning. Especially cleaning in games, because you don't have to get any of the stuff. You know, to do this in real life, you need a lot of tools and stuff like that, and you need money to start up and get all those things, and especially if you're looking at like furniture and stuff, you have to, you know, invest in everything first. Which is not fun, so I like living vicariously through video games. I live most of my life vicariously through video games, to be honest. I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'd love to be an adventurer. I'm gonna play Skyrim. I'd love to own a house. I'm gonna play Sims. I want to be a farmer. I'm gonna play Stardew Valley. All of the best games are just metaphors for things I want to do in my life. Alright, let's see if we can get these little stubborn bits off. I think this might be too new as well, the little circle cursor. I like that. So far, very impressed with the changes. Screechy, screech, 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 screech. These, they might be cracks actually. We might need to fill them. Let's dry these up. And then polish for scratch removal. So that looks like a scratch. Are these scratches? I can't really tell. And then you would polish them in like this. That looks like a scratch. Maybe you need this. Love sound effects. Don't know if that's working. This side is gunky AF. I would love to see a toothpick in this game so that you can, like, just get right in there in those little crevices. I used to like watching people clean games like this, or like make up compartments and stuff, and they just like scratch away at the little corners and things. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. I don't know if I can actually do anything here. Dried up on a Tuesday. Oh, we've got this section down here too. That's for stubborn bits. Whee. Okay, I think we can... Maybe we can flip this. It's not perfect, but... What about the UV thing? Yeah, there's still like a fair bit. Okay, you know how I said at the beginning of this game we were gonna like 100% this? That's probably not gonna happen. I want to get rid of this though. This is messy and gross. It's like a big patch. Come on. I think maybe the angle's just a bit hard to get to. Is that better? Oh yeah, that's heaps better. Wonderful! Yay! Okay, I'm gonna call this side not quite good enough because there's still a... Yep, there's still stuff here. There and there. I feel like you could just get lost in a game like this. And just, you know, spend forever getting it to 100% and feeling good about yourself. I don't do that very often. Okay. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, that's disgusting. Let's clean this baby up. You go in there. And then you... Here we go. Go in there. Okay, let's give this a once-over with the easy tool to start with, and we'll see what we're left with. This one looks like it has a lot of scratches, but most of them are actually just coming off. That's cool. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Oh, that's so satisfying to take it off and be able to read the text. Super important info here. This game cartridge is made for use with compatible systems only. Please handle with care, avoid bending, crushing, or exposing it to liquids. Keep away from direct sunlight, sources of heat. Owners of projection televisions displaying still images for long times may leave a permanent mark on your screen. Take breaks when needed, take care of your games, and don't forget to believe in yourself. Aw, thanks game. I'll try. Alright, that looks like most of the basic grime off. Let's get these liquidy bits. Liquidy, liquidy, liquidy. I don't know what liquid this actually is. Is it like a alcohol base? That would kind of make sense if it was. It could be cool if you could accidentally, like, damage these games. But I guess that's kind of just like if you don't do it right, you just get less percentage. There's gonna be a lot of toothbrushing on this one to get those cracks all cleaned up. Okay, that's adhesive. Pretty good. Start working on these cracks. Oh yeah, satisfaction. Don't get no satisfaction. I get lots of satisfaction from this, actually. Look at that. Super 16, my favorite console. What was you guys's... What was you guys's... That's good English. First consoles. I'm curious. I mean, I know the rough age demographic of my audience, but I love chatting to you guys about that sort of stuff, so... My first one was the PlayStation 2. I was about... I don't know, 6 or 7 when I got it. Our parents gave it to me and my sister for Christmas one year. It was probably the year the PS2 came out, so whatever year that was. Maybe the year after, depending. But, we got that for Christmas and we had Dog's Life. That was my favorite PlayStation game. Such a good game. Such a game that deserves a remake. It's a kid's game, but it's actually a really great exploration game. It has a really cool story, had great levels and map design. Like, yeah. I wish they would make another game, or like a remake of that. I still have my PlayStation 2 actually, so I can replay it anytime I want, but you know, it looks pretty old now. But what else do we have? We had Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on PlayStation 2. Had SingStar. We had a lot of SingStar games. They were good. And we had We had a lot of horse games. My sister was really into horses. Some of those were a bit scary though. I remember there was one, I think it was literally just called Horses with a Z at the end. That was really spooky because you started off like having to save a horse from a fire. And that's used to scare me a lot as a small child. And then my second console I saved up for myself and I bought a DS Lite. And I love that so much. I used to take it with me everywhere. And it was very, very helpful on planes and trips and things. A couple of my favorite games on that were... What did I have that I really liked? Man, I can't even think right now. Oh, I had like Nintendogs, classic. And Mario. I had one of those like illegal chips that had like 150 games on it. Pretty sure they were not technically supposed to be sold, but my mum got me one. And it had like, yeah, it had Pokemon on it. I had Pokemon Platinum. That was my first Pokemon game. My favorite. And yeah, Mario. Had Mario Kart and Mario, like, regular Mario. Platforming Mario. I forget which one it was, but Super Mario. Super Mario Brothers 2, I think it was. And used to play, like, what other games I had? I had those, like, My Baby Girl games and, like, the Imagine Teacher games. Kind of just classic young girl video games, but they were fun. And yeah, then we never got another PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 4 for a little while that I bought myself, but I ended up selling it to get a Switch. And that was a long time later. And I had an Xbox as well, Xbox 360, which I loved as well. The, this lighting might be a bit, let's see what, let's go, like, daytime lighting. Yeah, the Xbox was really fun. That was also a present from my parents to me and my sister for Christmas a couple years later. Can I get this bit off, please? And, we had, like, the Kinect games, Kinect Adventures, Just Dance, all those fun, classic, like, movement-based games. They were really good. The Xbox 360, I think, is, especially the Kinect, is severely underrated. I wish they'd done more with that technology, because the Switch just doesn't even come close to the fun and the, like, actual full body kind of interaction. Like, the Switch is kind of like the Wii, where it's like, well, it follows the controller, but that's it, and it's kind of meh. Oh, we haven't done these sides. I thought it would give me the sides, but I guess it doesn't. But yeah, that's some of the games I played. I was a big gamer. We had a lot of computer games that I played as well. I grew up mostly on computer games. Sims and, Purple Palace. That was fun. Or Purple Place. I can't remember what it was called. Something like that. I played a lot of online games like Moshi Monsters, Club Penguin. I think this is pretty much done. Oh, there's still a bit of this here. And then we had lots of, like, educational games that were really fun, like Pajama Sam, Zoombinis, Mission Think. I loved all of those. I played some of them as an adult, and they still hold up. They're just, like, they don't make kids games like they used to. Cool, 88%. I think that's pretty good. Look at that, super good boys. I'm happy with that. Oh, you can resume it. That's nice, you can come back to it later. Cool! We just missed a bit of dirt. Where did I got a B. It's not too bad. 9090 adventure. Ah, I bought it for 20 cents less than market value. Go me. Cool. There's a lot of games in this. Cool. And I can put it, I don't know, up here? Yeah. That looks good to me. Let's do one more. Clean a new game. Do I have anything else? Or is it go to the next day to refresh delivery? How do you do that? End day refresh. Oh, okay. Unopened parcels no longer be. Demo is limited 1 day. 4 days. Okay, that's cool. Interesting. Oh, so we might have a rainy day. Rainy day, please. Rainy day. That looks very framey at the moment, but that's okay. Okay. I think that said there was like different bonuses for different weather or something. That's cool too. 77 cents? Let's get the cheap ass one. I want the cheap one. Hell yeah. Look at the rain. That's cool. It is very like kind of laggy, but kind of in a stylistic way. I like it, but it doesn't maybe match the rest of the graphics as much. Whoop. Let me in. Let me in. Eh. Eh. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. What do we got? We got... Oh, look at this moody lighting. Cauldron Creatures. That's cool. That's a little game too. I love the rain vibes. That's really nice, actually. I'm glad that was added. Littering time! Let's blow this shit out the window. Hell yeah. Whee! Bye. Cool. Let's have a look. What does this say? What does this say? Tom's game, don't touch. That's silly. Let's get rid of this writing to start with. The rain sound effects are interesting. It's quite like tinny, which is cool. Bye, Tom. Sorry. Is this already dirty? I think it is. Maybe it's ooh, does it save your tool's uses from the previous game? Because that's a cool touch. Like if you leave a tool dirty, it's dirty the next day. I like that. I would also love to see a little bit of like a resell factor in this game. Like you could sell the games that you buy on eBay or something like that. Wow, this is already at 77%. Okay, this one's not very dirty. That's alright. We'll still make it look as good as we can. Yeah, I think that would just be kind of cool. Like, you could buy and sell games. Kind of make a profit on them or something. I don't know. Maybe that's too complicated for just a simple cleaning game, but could be interesting. Wow, yeah, this is pretty clean already. It would make it look better. So much better. I think this needs a toothbrush in there. Put these sides. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with like older consoles than the ones I had. I never played like a Game Boy or an NES or anything. I know of them, but yeah, not something that I had experience with. But they look really cool. It's also just so interesting, isn't it? Because, like, video games are theoretically not a very old medium, but at the same time, we're now getting to the point where there's multiple generations that have played video games, so, like, the definition of, like, vintage and stuff is kind of changing, and I find that really interesting. It's like, vintage is normally, like, 30 years or something, I think. So, like, that's, like, 90s. That's, like, mid to late 90s now. And there's games that I love from them, like Pajama Sam, I think is from like 1996. But yeah, like, I still didn't grow up with like the original era of video games, so, you know, we're just getting to a point where video games have been around for a long time, I guess. It's very cool. I hope we continue to see innovation and creativity in the games world. I love original games. That's why I like to play a lot of like indie demos and like little small games and stuff, because they're generally the most interesting. Like this game, like this was obviously just like some guy who's like, I like cleaning games, maybe other people will like cleaning games. Let's do that. Instead of just like, you know, a lot of corporations are just rehashing the same franchises over and over again for the last, like, 10-15 years. Which just gets repetitive, it gets boring. I want to see fresh ideas. Again, I still get excited for sequels and stuff, but it's just... there's nothing better than the unexpected in entertainment, I think. It's always nice to get something that you're not expecting. Whee. Wow, 98%. We might almost 100% this one. We bought this for 77 cents or something. I'm curious if it will have a higher value than that or not. You've still got dirt over here. These, like, tricky little corners. 99%. Alright, 99's pretty good, isn't it? Call that a win. Oh, wait, we can get in here. Is this where the last percent is gonna be? It could be! Well, I just cleaned it and it didn't go to 100, so... that's fine. I'm calling it done. I'm not a completionist. Yay. Please be worth more than... oh my god, it was worth another 11 cents! Or 12 cents. Oh, we missed a tiny bit of ink adhesive right up there. That's okay. S grade. Hell yeah. Cool. My collection grows. 5 games. I'm winning! Let's put this one up here. That's a tiny game. It's so cute. I like looking at this too. This is really pretty. So it's really cool. I love that the game's reset over, like, the days, so you can kind of play... like, not everything's available all at once. I like that feature. That's really cool. I'd love to see a bit more lore. Like, if there's a story, even just a little bit of, like, why we're buying the games, are we reselling them, are we just a collector? Like, I don't know. I like a bit of story in a game, but it's also cool just being what it is. But yes, this is the demo of the game. Check it out on Steam, you can play it yourself. It's definitely bigger than the playtest was. More games, more stuff. Controls are a bit more refined, graphics are a bit more refined. It's lovely. So yeah, I'm going to leave the demo here, and we'll check out the full game when it comes out. So I believe it's hopefully in September. So keep an eye out for that down the track. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, all the good stuff. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!